The term generational run was created to describe what's happening with Nick Shirley right now, because not only is Nick Shirley going thermonuclear viral, exposing the frauds of foreigners who come to this country and don't even try to create real businesses. Like
little Joey, my son, little Joey here. Is there paperwork? Can I check out the daycare? No. Why can't I check out the daycare?
Nothing's not here.
Okay, but if I can get paperwork or anything to submit my son, little Joey, to come in here to daycare? We'd really like to put Joey in this daycare. We've heard great things.
Business card?
No, I would like your business card, actually.
You talk to your manager.
Oh,
this is one of my all-time favorite interviews from Nick Shirley, because this one they're not even trying. Also, it just destroys any type of left-wing tautology that they're sending their best. These people are here to enrich us, that they're here to make our society better. No, they can't do that for their home countries, and they're not doing that here. And anyway, Fatima Mahmood operates the largest government funding Leering Center in Minnesota. She received $4.6 million. She received $850,000 for the Feeding Our Future scam. She tried to escape to the UK before being caught by the FBI. She just pled guilty to daycare fraud and COVID fraud. She leered and she found out, and Nick Shirley exposed them. And, honestly, I think that Nick Shirley should get if you expose fraud, you should get a portion of the fraud savings that you've brought to the United States people and government. I believe that. I believe that that's something we should incentivize the people who catch fraud and who save the American public. I don't know, at this point, many, many billions of dollars. It's fraud that's been shut down, this administration, by giving them like a portion of the proceeds. I think you could incentivize an entirely new class of investigative journalists. I bet you might be one of them. I would love to be one of them. You can get a portion of the $50 million that these people are trying to defraud the American public. Anyway, the point is that Nick Shirley gets results. Minnesota daycare owner pleads guilty to fraud charges. And Nick is actually, like posting scalps on the wall. So Nick Shirley was right. Democrats were wrong. Again, pleads guilty. Here's Fatima on her way to court. Oh, okay. She has a aging white left-wing public defender, because classic. She pleads guilty. She sold millions and millions of dollars. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. That's an umbrella case. Is that the joke? Okay. Fatima pleads guilty. She stole $3.7 million. Tim Walz knew. They were all in on it. Okay. There are more too. I know at least 2 active fugitives who have disappeared overseas, both because Keith Ellison couldn't do his job. The fraud run deep. Yeah, they always try and run overseas. Isn't that great? Isn't that always an indication that somebody was such an enricher to your country? You've been enriched by these people. Investigations have found Minnesota 2026. Fatima was paying to enroll her kids in the daycare, but keep them at home, often unsupervised. That's awful. Kids deserve better than that. So it's like also child abuse. Anyway, just terrible. It's always the pretty ones who go down. Okay. They tried to escape to the UK. LOL. They would have granted her asylum. Well, Nick is back at it again. This time, no Somalis in the video. Ladies and gentlemen, going after some Koreans and Chinese people. Let's go ahead and read. Nick's gone, by the way, thermonuclear viral here. 4.4 million views, 26,000 reposts, 90,000 likes. Here's the full 53 minutes of my crew and I exposing New York fraud. We uncovered $190 million in fraud. These fraudsters use the elderly and needy to commit fraud through adult and personal home care scams in New York. These tax dollars are paying for elderly Koreans and Chinese to play ping pong and do Tai Chi, while the fraudsters give money kickbacks to enroll. The fraud must stop. We must all work hard. We pay too much in taxes. Expose and end all the fraud. And give Nick Shirley a portion of it. So here we go. Nick Shirley, do you have 7,000 members? No. So why did you bill for 7,000? Are you committing fraud? Time to leave, sir. Time to leave. famous last words before they leave and flee overseas. There's another fraud bombshell. They're freaking out right now. There's so much fraud taking place at some of these daycares. And then they kick him out.
You guys received $5.5 million in 2025. In your peak day, you guys have 341. Yeah, right here. So how come one day you guys had 348 beneficiaries?
No, I didn't answer. Can you give me permit?
We don't need a permit to film.
Yeah, it's not China, lady. Honestly, if this were China and you were doing this in China, which of course the Chinese wouldn't be stupid enough to create systems like this. But yeah, if you were doing this in China, you would be in a concentration camp at this point. It's so humiliating that this is something that's allowed to happen in our country. How many different groups take advantage of this? Well, all of them. And at some point, you just have to shut down all the programs. And that's what you're going to, this is what the conclusion that you're absolutely naturally going to come to when you watch just the top line of what Nick finds in this video. Here we go.
So here inside of these residential apartment complexes, we have some DME companies, durable medical equipment companies that receive money from New York Medicaid. And it's a bit fishy that they're operating inside of these residential apartment complexes. So we're gonna see what's going on. We have Premier, Lifeline, and Next Gen. They're all operating out of one apartment. Let's see what's going on. Hello. How's it going, ma'am? My name is Nick. Is Premier DME here?
DME?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Here, 3 durable medical equipment companies were launched within just a few months apart here, and that takes money from Medicaid and Medicare services. And so we're wondering, like, where's the equipment at?
Actually, I don't know.
Because then we were doing like some numbers and it said you guys made like $12.9 million in 2024, and which is a lot of money, and then like $2.1 million for transportation companies.
What is it?
So like you guys billed $12.9 million, and then out of that $12 million, 10 was for adult daycare and 2 was for transportation.
Yes.
And so they're saying they're giving kickbacks.
No, we don't. So where? Who
Where?
told you that?
Well, the other daycare, because they didn't want to give us kickbacks.
Yeah, because we don't offer kickbacks.
No kickbacks.
No kickbacks.
Do you think it's true that a lot of these daycares are like committing fraud?
I heard some other daycares are doing fraud, but we don't do fraud thing.
On to
Where
daycare?
did you come from?
Where'd I come from?
Yes.
Oh, I come from around here.
Yes.
We're just concerned about where our tax dollars are going. So, and how come you guys are the daycare that receives the most amount of money here in Flushing, Queens?
We have a lot of members.
How many members do you guys have?
I don't have to tell you.
Because here it says you guys have 7,899.
Where did you get this information?
Oh, it's actually from the public databases of CMS and HHS.
Do I have to tell you the number?
But this place doesn't look like it can hold
Do I have to tell you?
7,000 people.
Can I have an ID or something? You're asking me some about.
Well, this is public information because it's
Yes,
public tax dollars that you guys are
but
receiving.
I don't have to tell you, right?
Yeah, but do you guys have 7,000 members, for instance?
No, we don't have 7,000 members.
The day Nick Shirley shows up to have an annual checkup, the odds of that happening are very, very slim. So you guys received $5.5 million in 2025. In your peak day, you guys have 341. Yeah, right here.
얘네 왜 오라 그러는 거야?
So how come one day you guys had 348 beneficiaries?
No, I didn't answer. Can you give me permit?
We don't need a permit to film. But do you think there is fraud taking place here inside some of these daycares, ma'am?
Can you give me your ID? Everybody, can you give
Can you
me
give me your ID?
Yes, sir.
Give me your ID.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So give each other your IDs. Give her your ID as well.
Give me your ID first.
No.
So I'm not gonna give you my ID. My name's Nick Shirley. I have nothing to hide. For you guys' benefit, it would help if you guys could just
I
answer.
don't want to benefit.
I don't
What's
think
an
you
F-
understand what I just said.
What's
so,
$5.5 million?
I don't want.
have a good day.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Are you guys committing fraud by chance?
No.
We just wanted to know what that $5.5 million is being used for. And look, around here you'll see lots of nice cars. Range Rover's pulling up right here. It's strange that you guys receive $5.5 million from Medicaid and can't answer a single question.
뭔가 퍼밋을
They're freaking out right now.
그러니까 Decide right now. What do you want to do?
You speak English, sir? And nobody speaks English here. Yeah, all of our tax dollars are going to locations just like these. This comes straight from New York Medicaid.
Nick Shirley is a national treasure. The DOJ should sign a rev share agreement with him to hunt down fraud. Totally agree. Nick Shirley is dropping more fraud bombshells. He is unstoppable. Nick Shirley is climbing into my top favorite Americans ever list, accumulated throughout history. He's certainly saved the American public more money than anybody that I can think of. This side of, I guess, the people working in operations, personnel operations in the Trump administration, maybe Elon Musk and Doge. So, yeah, time to do that. We should completely push the DOJ to do that. Like, give Americans a portion of the fraud that they uncover and expose and save for us. Great plan. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Kick out foreigners who steal from us.